Welcome to another And Then the Clouds Blake vlog. Hopefully you managed to survive the marathon 16-minute one that I recorded the other, published the other day. Thank you for everyone who's liked, shared and subscribed. Really is appreciated and I love your comments. Thank you. Today, I'd just like to talk about the best bit of career advice that I ever received. And when people talk about advice, there's usually this perception that it's some older, experienced, wise head that says something that's really opens you up to a new path. But the most important piece of advice I was ever given came from a then 7-year-old, my daughter, who, as I walked her to school, being off work, ill, with a mental health issue, so I'd had, in essence, a breakdown. I was walking her to school, and I can picture it clearly in my head as I held her hand. She said, "Daddy, you used to do a job that you enjoy and where you don't work all the time." That's such a powerful piece of advice from one just a powerful piece of advice. It doesn't matter what the age of the person giving the advice is. It really shook me. And on the basis of that one piece of advice, I went home and I applied for voluntary redundancy, which I was accepted into a scheme, and I was able to change my direction. I think it's always worth listening to our kids. Now, whilst our kids may have their heads buried in phones, on Instagram, looking at YouTube, they come out with absolute wisdom because they're free of all the confines that we put on ourselves, all the emotional restraint, all the social aspects of I've got to do this job because it's socially acceptable. I've got to earn this amount of money. I've got these bills to pay, and of course, absolutely, we've all got bills to pay. I get that completely, but actually, they cut through it. And in fact, this weekend, my daughter has come up with some fantastic advice to me again, and said, "Dad, why are you worried about it?" And yeah, it's a very emotional thing for a child to say to you because she's seeing me stress, she's seeing me worrying about something and throwing something around in my head, and all she's just done is just cut straight through that and said, "Why are you worrying about it?" And I think kids help us get on that path of trusting our futures. And having confidence in our future more, because kids don't worry. And absolutely, there's the naive aspect of being a child that you don't know the realities of council tax. You don't know the realities of how much your shopping bill comes to. But they do cut through a lot of that and make you see things in a different light and a different perspective. And I will be forever grateful for my daughter, for those things that she said to me, and you know, the you used to do a job where you're happy and don't work all the time. That absolutely changed my life, and that's no exaggeration. That set me in a completely different direction. And I'm not saying that direction has been plain sailing and easy and always comfortable, but actually it's been a path that seems much more authentic and much more real to me than it was. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into the wisdom that our kids actually do possess. You can follow me on Twitter, so I'm at ThenClouds. It'd be great for you to follow and to share if you like the material. And thanks for watching. The fact that people are watching the stuff that's coming out of my head and I'm putting out there is just amazing, and it stuns me when someone has actually watched my videos or puts a comment. So thank you very, very much, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Cheers then.